اللهم صل وسلم على نبينا محمد عليه السلام صلاة تدوم وتهدى إليه ممر الليالي وطول الدوام. اللهم صل وسلم على نبينا محمد عليه السلام صلاة تدوم وتهدى إليه ممر الليالي وطول الدوام. اللهم صل وسلم على نبينا محمد عليه السلام صلاة تدوم وتهدى إليه ممر الليالي وطول النوام. يا سلام. They put me in this chair very early. I don't know why, but this is ordered by Nabil. See. Must come and sit because we have to fix the camera. By sitting here, I was thinking what to say also. But I just have small conversation with Maulana Sheikh, and I was telling I have people waiting to listen for this coffee talk. And I say, really? I say, yes. And he seemed that he doesn't know, but he know. Say, what you talk? I say, whatever you send. Say, yes, we have a lot of things to send you. So it will come to your heart and then it will go to their heart. Say, mashallah, this is good one. Just in the morning. And today I was fishing, not just now in sitting early in my chair. Now it's my chair. I will not give it to anybody now. It's mine. And it was the topic of fear. The fear, what kind of fear we have. How many kind of fear we have. And how much we are having fear. Or what is the size of our fear. And from who we are frightened, afraid of. The first thing is coming that we are afraid from our enemy. Maybe we are living in peace. Alhamdulillah, this is big. Allah Almighty gift also. That there is no real enemy to fear as physical. So what we say, okay, we are fearing from our parents, for example. But what kind of fear we have? There's so many people, they are fearing that the parents might hit them, or might shout on them, or might give them some punishment. So this is one kind of fear. But this fear, it is very simple fear. The real fear is if you have good relation with your parents and you are fear to not upset them. And this is the real fear. That's why when you have something in your heart for your sheikh, be aware to not upset your sheikh. This is the real fear. Maybe the sheikh, he will shout on you, he will throw you from the window, he throw you from the door, he will say. But as long as it is shouting, it's okay. But if he is upset, then this is the fear. Because if he is upset with you, that means the Prophet ﷺ will be upset with you, and Allah Almighty will be upset from you. That's why the sheikh is very important. The teacher is very important. The teaching is very important. The perfect student, he is not afraid from his teacher. He's afraid from his teacher to not be upset from him. This is one of the most important fear that we have to be careful about. Sometimes we think that the teacher is giving us hard time. Sometimes we think the master is giving us not fair. He treated us as not fair. This is what we think. This is he is not fair with me. He's fair with that one. He's fair with Hussein, for example. Then what will happen? Say, Yahoo, why he is like this one? Everyone he have way to be tarbiyah, trained. Because Allah Almighty, He create us individual. Everyone, he have his ID and he have his way to be trained. So the perfect sheikh, he train everybody according to his character, according to his ID, according to his in need also. If now I'm really coming very serious. I don't know why. It is matter that, yeah, Sheikh, how we come serious? For we come from coffee talk to very serious talk. This is not my character at all. But if Maulana Sheikh is sending something to the heart to be distributed, so you will be like the loudspeaker saying whatever he wants. It is not the matter that you are sitting in his chair, this is his chair, and you become he. Yes, you become he. Why? Because he is making you him. This is very important things to be understand. Delicate point. Because when Waliullah, he have people obeying to him and following him, they will become he. This is definitely. Because his color must be in you. His color must be in you. All you be dressed as him. That's why say fana'un fillah. This is very high rank. To be in Allah Almighty. Fana'un fillah. This is, you cannot go for that level without having your master. Because first you have to be as him, and then he will take you from station to station to station to station to station. So he is the one lifting you up, 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 up. But what is the important things here? To obey for your Shaykh, to be with your Shaykh. So you allow his color to be in you. This is the other day we've been saying about the ego. We have to make the ego slowly to make it understand, to make it, to accept the Shaykh, to obey for Shaykh. Just, to make ways to accept the Shaykh. Because the ego is very important instrument again, that if the ego block you, will not allow the color of the Shaykh to be in you. Never. It will be big blockage and you cannot pass it. So that's why the Sufism, the main topic in Sufism, it is to concentrate in your ego. The Sufism doesn't tell you to pray, to fast, to do all this, because it's Sharia, it's already known. It's everyone knows how to pray, how to fast, how to give zakah, how to be good Muslim. This is okay. This is generally. But the tasawwuf is telling you, beware of your ego, beware of your ego, beware of your ego. Ego, 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 ego. Just to wake up the people. That's why the tasawwuf is build up how to train your ego. The ego, everyone thinks it is simple. It is not. Everyone taking the ego as, we can handle it. No, you cannot handle it. You cannot. Nobody can handle his ego by himself. No way. You need trainer, you need a sheikh, you need waliullah. Not anybody. Not any trainer, not any one coming to you, okay, I will train you. No, first you have to train your ego, to train my ego. You have to be passing from that training that you can able to train my ego. But I have to be helpful for you to train my ego. So that's why it's very important that you treat your ego slowly, slowly. Okay, we have to accept this. We have maybe so many things will come against your ego, hitting your ego. And your ego say, no, no. And you say, yes, yes. Let's make it, let's accept some of it. So you just start to eat from your ego decision. You don't make your ego to say 100% no. It will be 99% the ego say no, and you say, okay, I am able to accept 1% of it. So that's when you start to bite and you start to make the light of the sheikh to enter through this 1%. So when it's entering, so the green will be in your side. So that will help to remove the ego from the bad side to the good side. This is, I remember one day our very famous Sayyid Ali, Yemeni prince. He is one of the oldest murid for Maulana Sheikh. And he say, I remember we've been in London, he went to the mihrab and he make khutbah. And he was being disturbed from some people, but he say, I was with Maulana Sheikh 20 years with him. And every time he gives suhbah, he talk about ego. And as classic Arab, objecting all the time, saying, what is this? Doesn't have anything else than ego? Let him talk something else. And he keeps saying, beware of your ego, beware. 20 years I'm with him, and every suhbah must have something for ego. And say he was in khutbah, said, Wallahi al-Azim. Arab. Wallahi al-Azim, ya Sheikh, you are right. Even you say 100 years about this ego, it's not enough. 100 years you say about this ego is not enough. Now I accept, he said. Now I accept. Yahoo. This is Mawlana Sheikh. He's taking us according to our mind, according to our level, according to our understanding. So that's why we are very easygoing. Normally we are very easygoing. I'm talking first of me. I'm very easygoing. Mawlana Sheikh is really treating me very easygoing. Because one day he said, I'm ruling kindergarten. I'm not ruling murids. If I will put the rule of how to be murids, then I don't think anybody will be here. I will be alone. I will be alone. Lonely Sheikh. Because nobody can carry. It's not easy to carry to be murid for Mawlana Sheikh or for the real masters. So from his mercy point, alhamdulillah, that we are coming for his mercy point, that he is accepting us and he allow us to put turban and to put beard and to wear naqshbandi and to be, no, he allow us. This is like fun, you know, when you have small kids, especially the girls, they wear their mother shoes, the high heel shoes, so you see them very funny. So we are like that kids. We are wearing things that it's actually not belong to us, but we are getting this to be as man tashabbaha biqawmin fahuwa minhum. If you imitate somebody you like, you will be from them. So this is very generous of Mawlana Sheikh. So that's why when he see somebody wearing sunnah, he is very happy. Say alhamdulillah, somebody wearing sunnah, alhamdulillah. Even to see it, it is make Allah Almighty happy with us. Even our inside is empty. Nothing. But it's okay. We are imitating. This is our intentions. To be with the road of that Allah Almighty, He loves them. And this is the love factor coming in. To fulfill the empty side of our inside.
After the fear.
After the fear. Because the love also very important. Nobody will be without love. You cannot sit here without love. Must be love. So the love is very important. Why? Because if you love, you've been forgiven. Even you have so many suspicious or sashmasapan nonsense thoughts and ideas and whatever, because the love will clean everything. Because say, hey, you are black eyes, but normally if you are blue eyes, you'll be more beautiful or more handsome. But it's okay, I love you. So you don't care about what is the shape or what is coming, because you love. So when you look for the Shaykh and you love the Shaykh, this is it. You make the empty side of what you have full of love. So the love that Allah Almighty He put in our heart, that Allah Almighty finger in it. Allah Almighty, He is the one putting the love. Because the love, it's coming from Him. The love is coming from Allah Almighty. Because you cannot create love. Allah Almighty, He put the love. So if you love, you don't see, you be blind. When somebody loves somebody, he is blind. Because the love will take over everything. He doesn't see the fault. He doesn't see nothing. He just see the love. That's why when to fulfill the pot with love, then inshallah will be completed, and Allah Almighty what He give for us, that we are fearing to not upset, make it like a school lesson, and to be with Allah Almighty servant, to be trained for our ego, to make the greenery of the Shaykh coming to you, and then to fulfill the empty side of our things by the love of Allah Almighty. ومن الله التوفيق بحرمة الحبيب بحرمة الفاتحة. سبحان الله سلطان الله نبي محمد عليه السلام. سبحان الله سلطان الله نبي محمد عليه السلام. سبحان الله سلطان الله نبي محمد عليه السلام. وصل يا ربي وسلم على جميع الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى كل أجمعين والحمد لله رب العالمين. الفاتحة.